All right, so let's talk briefly about the history of Salesforce. And it's always helpful to know the history of a company if you plan to leverage their software and go all in for their platform for your career. And so Salesforce was co-founded in 1999 by Mark Benioff and Parker Harris. You hear a lot about Mark Benioff in the news, and he's the more visible founder. And then Parker Harris is the co-founder. It was founded in the Bay Area in 1999, and Mark Benioff was previously an executive with Oracle. And so he envisioned this concept of cloud computing and being able to do things on the cloud instead of the traditional database-driven, data center-driven solution. And so Salesforce began in its early stages as a CRM, that stands for a customer relationship management solution. And so in the early days, it was a way for companies to keep track of their customers and to manage that relationship. And what that means is to have a list of contacts at a company and have their phone numbers, email addresses, that sort of thing, as well as track the sales cycle of various opportunities that salesmen or saleswomen may be pursuing. And so over time, they released the Force.com platform, and that opened up the platform to administrators and developers to create applications with clicks instead of code. There's three things that have made Salesforce wildly successful, I believe. And these are, three bullet points that I've come up with I think will help you understand conceptually what Salesforce is and why you need to be involved. First of all, Salesforce is industry agnostic. I've worked on a lot of different Salesforce instances for a lot of different organizations in a lot of different industries. And it really doesn't matter what industry a company is in. You can use Salesforce to create a solution for whatever industry you happen to find yourself. Salesforce being industry agnostic means that regardless of what industry a company is in, they will deal with sales and they will deal with customer service. And so the primary drivers of the admin certification deal with Sales Cloud applications and Service Cloud applications. There's a little bit in there with campaigns and marketing, but it doesn't go into their marketing cloud solution. So industry agnostic means that if you're an auto dealership or a realtor or a masonry company or a retail organization, or you work in healthcare, you deal with sales and you deal with service. Those are the core tenets that Salesforce fundamentally is built on. So the second bullet point is that Salesforce is cutting edge. Salesforce was named the most innovative company by Fortune magazine 4 years in a row. And they've earned that reputation of being innovative by continually pushing the envelope, being cutting edge. They were cutting edge from the beginning as far as Mark Benioff seeing how huge a potential the cloud was and envisioned being able to develop on the cloud instead of on a traditional database and data center sort of environment. Salesforce is also the world's top CRM platform. They've maintained their lead from their foundings as far as being a CRM or customer relationship management solution. They're the top CRM in the world. And finally, Salesforce is also the world's fastest growing top 10 software company. They're on to something here. And with this shift to the cloud, they're leading the way, and their competitors are having a hard time keeping up, frankly. And then finally, speaking of competitors having a hard time keeping up, is the third bullet point is emerging technologies. There's a lot of newer cloud solutions that Salesforce has come out with, such as the Marketing Cloud. And that has to do with marketing automation and personalized engagement for your prospects that you're marketing to. They've recently released Wave. It's an analytics cloud solution. And then as well Thunder, which is the Internet of Things cloud solution. And so rest assured that these are cutting edge solutions that will in turn have their own certifications down the road, and you may find that you're drawn to the Internet of Things, for instance, or the Marketing Cloud, or those sorts of things, or the Analytics Cloud. Just to recap, Salesforce is industry agnostic because all companies deal with sales and service. They're cutting edge, and there's a lot of emerging technology. So you're in the right place in the right time, and let's go exploit it.